let's be real for a second. Have you ever opened one of your financial apps and just your stomach drops? You see this sea of red and green numbers, you're getting notifications left and right, and you just feel like you're reacting, not leading. Well, today, we're going to flip that script. We are talking about dashboard mastery, how to turn that screen from something that gives you anxiety into your personal command center for total clarity. Yeah, you're not alone in feeling that way. Most dashboards, they're designed to show you the chaos of the market, the constant ups and downs that make you feel like you have to do something right now. But what if it didn't have to be like that? What if your dashboard could actually bring you a sense of calm, of direction? Okay, so this slide just nails it, right? On the left, that's the world most of us live in. Just noise, anxiety, volatility, it's totally overwhelming. But on the right, that's the goal. That's where we're headed. A dashboard that cuts through all that junk and gives you a clear signal, real clarity, and a sense of direction. It's all about filtering out the digital noise to focus on what actually moves you forward. And this gets us to the core idea we're going to unpack today, the command center philosophy. I want you to picture yourself as the captain of a ship. Would you try to navigate a storm by staring at every single wave that crashes against the side? No way. You'd look at your compass. That's your values. You'd check your map. Those are your goals. And that is exactly how we need to start treating our dashboards. All right, so let's dive into the first part of this command center, the financial engine. And look, this is about so much more than just tracking your net worth. It's about seeing your finances as a powerful tool for stewardship, a way to actually manage your resources so they line up with what you truly believe in. So how do you do that? Well, a really great dashboard will break it down into 3 key tools. You've got the stewardship snapshot, which is all about your ethical alignment, the saver stream for keeping an eye on your passive income, and the risk compass, which gives you these incredible AI-powered insights. Each one of these gives you a totally different but absolutely crucial piece of the puzzle. Okay, let's zoom in on that stewardship snapshot for a sec. Instead of just giving you a long, boring list of assets, it categorizes everything by ethical tiers. So with just one glance, you can see, okay, 60% of my portfolio is in things that are community approved, but hey, 10% has some potential ethical red flags. It's an instant gut check for your financial integrity. And that, right there, is the whole point. This is what it's all about. A feature like this completely transforms your portfolio. It's no longer just some generic basket of stocks and funds. It becomes a living, breathing statement of what you stand for. It connects your money to your mission. All right, next up, let's talk about how a dashboard can do more than just manage your money. It can actually build your knowledge. It should be a platform that helps you grow, that takes you from being a passive saver to someone who's truly informed, maybe even a certified professional in this new digital world. I mean, really think about that for a second. This isn't just another app you check. The idea here is to have a university right in your pocket, one that's designed to grow your wisdom right alongside your wealth. It's all about empowering you, giving you the knowledge you need to navigate the future with real confidence. And here's what that can actually look like. It's a visual map of your own educational journey. You start with the basics, Digital Finance 101. Then you can move on to things like blockchain fundamentals or even specialized fields like AI ethics. And it can all lead up to an actual professional certification. It's a super clear path from newbie to expert. But having a map is one thing. You've got to actually walk the path. To really squeeze all the value out of this, you have to engage with it. Set aside some time each week to learn. Use a practice sandbox, a place where you can mess around with fake money and make mistakes without any real-world consequences. And please, use the AI mentor. It's the perfect place to ask all those questions you might be too embarrassed to ask a real person. Okay, now we come to what is, and I'm not exaggerating here, the most foundational step in this whole process. This is the thing you need to do before you look at a single number, before you start a single lesson. We are talking about calibrating your personal compass. This is the secret sauce that makes the entire dashboard work just for you. And I really want to pause on this because this is it. This is the whole ballgame. The few minutes you spend on this next part will literally define your entire experience on the platform. It is the single most important thing you can do to go from dashboard anxiety to true dashboard clarity. So how do you do it? It's all built around this feature called the Values Alignment Profile. And listen, this is not a gimmick. It's a really thoughtful, detailed questionnaire where you get to define your personal ethical framework. That profile then becomes the core logic that tailors everything, from the investments you see to the articles it recommends, specifically to you. So how do you get the most out of it? It's really just two simple but super profound steps. First, treat this profile like it's your personal constitution. Don't just rush through it. Really take your time and be honest with yourself about what matters. And second, make it a habit to review it once a year. Who you are can evolve, right? Your values can deepen. So you want to make sure your compass is always pointing to your true north. And we're not talking about vague, fuzzy ideas here. This is where you get to calibrate really concrete values. How much does environmental impact matter to you? What about data privacy? How important is community governance? You get to set the rules. You're the one in control. So, when you bring all of these pieces together, the smart financial engine, the personalized educational pathway, and that all-important calibrated personal compass, what do you actually get? Well, you get something that's way more than just a tool. You get a mirror. We have got to shift our mindset here. Most of us treat our dashboards like a television. We just sit back and passively watch the show, and honestly, it usually just makes us anxious. We need to start treating it like a command center, something you use actively to navigate, something that actually helps you make good decisions and gives you real, tangible direction. You know, the person who gets the most out of a system like this isn't always the one with the biggest portfolio. Not at all. It's the person who shows up with intention. The person who takes the time to calibrate their values, who follows their learning path with discipline, and who uses these amazing AI tools not with arrogance, but with humility and a real sense of curiosity. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Your current dashboard, it shows you your money, we know that, but take a really hard look at it. Beyond all the numbers and the charts, what does it really show about your priorities? What does it say about your values and your commitment to your own growth?